Hello everyone, my name is Terence, and I would like to share you two main causes of pollution in Sungai Klang. Over the years, Sungai Klang has become heavily polluted, mainly due to the untreated domestic waste, because many sewage treatment plants discharge their poorly treated or illegal waste into the river, causing the water quality to drop to class 3 or class 4 level, which means the water is unsafe for direct use or consumption. And next, the second cause of the pollution in Sungai Klang is the industrial waste because of the factories along the river often dump the toxic chemical illegally, especially during the heavy rain to avoid detection. For example, in October 2023, Malaysia reported that over 300,000 residents were affected by toxic foam from industrial waste that was dumped and burned. And I would like to highlight that is the incident not only posed serious health risks, but also exposed the ongoing problem of our poor waste management by local industry.
Alright, for my part, I'll be talking about the current condition of Sungai Klang. So, honestly, the rivers is in pretty bad shape. According to Malaysia's national water quality standards, most parts of Sungai Klang are classified as class 4, which basically means the water is very polluted and it needs a lot of treatment before it's even safe to be used. If we dive into the numbers a little, the first one we have biochemical oxygen demand, which shows the amount of organic pollution inside the water, and it's way higher than it should be, around 6 to 12 milligrams per liter. And next we have COD, chemical oxygen demand, which shows the chemical pollution inside the water, and it shows here it's between 50 to 120 milligrams per liter. And then we have TSS, which is total suspended solid, basically how dirty and muddy the water is, and it's somehow between 100 to 400 milligrams per liter, which is extremely high. And then we have ammonical nitrogen, which also high and showing a lot of contamination from sewage and farming waste. And lastly, that the only thing that is still kind of okay about Sungai Klang is their pH level, which is still in the safe range between 6 to 7, but it's still too acidic for some industrial areas. And then next, if you look at the chart here, you can see the huge gap between what's considered safe and what the river looks like right now. So bottom line, Sungai Klang is really polluted, especially near the KL area. And honestly, without serious cleanup efforts, the water is not going to be usable for drinking, fishing or recreation anytime soon. That's where Sungai Klang stands today. Not great, but if we take proper action starting from now, it's still not too late. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Alia Binti Zulkeflee. So today I would like to present the impact for our society and community based on the problems Sungai Klang. But first, let's take a look to our news, which is waste was disposed of daily in Malaysia starting from 2012 until 2022. So what's the impact for this problem? The first impact that I would like to discuss is society impact. Number one is health hazard. Polluted rivers expose residents to disease and poor air quality, causing health issues such as skin infection, mosquito outbreaks, and straining families and healthcare. Number two is poor quality of life. Living near a polluted river brings bad smells, lower property value, and stress, making the area less desirable. And what's the impact for our community? First, storing water treatment costs. Cleaning polluted river water costs more in chemicals, energy, and maintenance, raising public spending and utility bills just to make the water safe again. And the last one is disruption to commercial and industrial activities. Pollution in Sungai Klang disrupts business and industry, driving away customers and investors due to bad smells and uninviting environment. So that's all for the impact to our society and community. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum, my name is Azri bin Ramlee and my metric number is A208657, and I will proceed to the next part, which is legislation and action. So in Malaysia, we have Environmental Quality Act 1974, which is Malaysia's primary legislation for controlling, provision and protecting the environment. It provides the legal framework for regulating activities that may harm the environment. So there are several objectives that I choose to point out, which is number one is regulation of pollution. It controls emission and discharge from industrial vehicles and other sources. And last objective is prohibition of pollution that makes it illegal to release pollutants into water bodies. The offenders can be fined up to 100,000 ringgit and imprisonment up to 5 years for violations. And one of the example of government action is River of Life project, which is a major environmental rehabilitation and urban transformation program launched by the Malaysian government in 2012. So basically the objective is about water quality improvement, and the second objective is urban beautification and development, which is creating waterfront promenades, parks and pedestrian walkways along the river. I think that's all from our group. Thank you for listening, and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.